Bishkek, where the Prime Minister has just arrived for a function at the Indo-Kyrgyzstan Business Forum. The Prime Minister is going to address this business forum, the Indo-Kyrgyzstan Business Forum in Bishkek, in a little while from now. These are live visuals that we are beaming to you from Bishkek.
His Excellency Mr. Surnabay Jeenbekov, Honorable President of the Kyrgyz Republic, Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Kutabek Boronov, Vice Prime Minister of the Kyrgyz Republic, Mr. Alok Amitabh Dimri, Ambassador of India to Kyrgyz Republic, His Excellency Isin Esev, Ambassador of the Kyrgyz Republic to India, senior officials and business leaders from both the countries, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FICCI, India's apex industry association, and my own, it is my privilege and honor to represent today the India-Kyrgyz Business Forum in presence of the Honorable President and the Honorable Prime Minister. This is amongst the first of few international visits by our Honorable Prime Minister after re-assuming Prime Minister's office following a resounding electoral victory and a clear mandate to continue his visionary development plan for India. His previous visit to the Kyrgyz Republic was historical as well, given that it was first by an Indian Prime Minister after a gap of 20 years. This alone signifies and underlines the centrality of the Kyrgyz Republic to India's Connect Central Asia doctrine. We are also deeply grateful for the Honorable President's visit to Delhi to attend our Honorable PM's swearing-in ceremony on the 30th of May this year. The two towering leaders being at the helm of affairs of our respective countries augurs well for the trade and economic relations to blossom between India and the Kyrgyz Republic in the years to come. To help in facilitating this, I am leading a FICCI CEO's delegation of more than 20 members representing medical, healthcare, pharmaceuticals, aerospace, defense, energy and energy infrastructure to participate and to ideally utilize the opportunity today's business forum has extended. We are all aware that India and the Kyrgyz Republic have enjoyed historic and cultural ties since time immemorial. The geostrategic location that has always kept the country on the economic nerve centers traversing the region has not only underlined the need for India to further deepen its economic engagement with the Kyrgyz Republic in the recent years. Being an integral part of two path-breaking initiatives to strengthen and weave a new economic fabric in the region and beyond, namely Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO and the International North-South Transport Corridor INSTC, makes Kyrgyz Republic a vibrant and effective partner for India in this region. In this regard, I may mention that FICCI is not only the secretariat for the SCO Business Council from India. Bilaterally, we are already working to undertake a number of efforts for promoting business-to-business connects and investment relations between India and the Kyrgyz Republic in the coming months. FICCI would be organizing a Namaskar Eurasia Expo in the end of September 19 in Bishkek, where a number of Indian companies from the just mentioned sectors would travel and interact with their counterparts in Kyrgyz. If we look at the sectors of mutual interest, Kyrgyz Republic's potential in the hydropower sector is immense, and so are the other areas in the energy spectrum. Sectors like tourism, education, culture, healthcare, pharma, minerals and defense production are also key for steering the future of our bilateral trade relations. As India's National Industry Association, FICCI has served Indian industry and has welcomed partners from around the world in an organic manner. Our philosophy has been to create mutually beneficial partnerships for development. Today, I reaffirm the commitment of partnership to align with the spirit of trust, unity and creation as envisaged in the National Development Strategy of the Kyrgyz Republic. Before I conclude, I would urge the business representatives from both the sides to ideally utilize the interactions, especially the sectoral discussions planned for the whole of tomorrow, to think of innovative ways to utilize our resources and technologies towards a sustainable future. I once again welcome and thank the Honorable President Jeenbekov and Prime Minister Modi ji for gracing the occasion with their presence. Thank you.
Keyinki söz Kırgız Respublikasının prezidenti Soronbay Sharipovich Jeenbekovga beriladi.
Hurmatlı Pремьер-министр мырза, hurmatlı Indiялық достор, hurmatlı айымдар жана мырзалар, Кыргызстанга кош келиңиздер. Меймандос жергебизде Индиялық досторубузду биз тосуп атканыбызга абдан кубанычтабыз. Сиздер кечээ ачык, таза депутаттык шайлоорду ийгиликтүү өткөрдүңүздөр. Азия өлкөмүндө парламент демократияны жеңиши деп биз эсептейбиз. Аны сиздер ушу Индияда орноттуңуздар. Учурдан пайдаланып сизди урматтуу Премьер-министрликке кайрадан шайланышыңыз менен сиз жетектеген Братья Жаната партиясынын ишенимдүү жеңиши менен сизди чын жүрөгүмдөн куттуктайм. Сиздин өкмөтүңүз жүргүзгөн олуттуу реформаларга Индия эли мына толук баа берди. Ошонун негизинде элдин колдоосуна ээ болдуңуз. Бунун шайлоонун жыйынтыгы өзү далилдеп турат. Сиздин ошо акыркы мөөнөттөгү кылган ишиңиз, жасаган эмгегиңиз мына кайра кайтып бизге келди. Келгенде дагы абдан чоң жеңиш менен келди. Ошондо мени мына атай чакырып, мен таң калдым мени чакырганда. Анан мен чоң кубаныч менен ушундай улуу держава, ушундай улуу кишилер инаугурация чакырып атса, анан делегация менен учуп бардык. Барып, мен күбө болуп келдим. Ошол тегерегиндеги коңшулар чакырыптыр, анан жалгыз мени чакырыптыр. Анан мен абдан чоң ыраазычтык билдирип, чоң кубаныч менен барып, саламды айтып, катышып, ошол эң чоң иш-чарага, майрамга анан кайра кайтып келдим. Ошого да ыраазычтык билдирем, өзгөчө Кыргызстанга көңүл бөлүп. Ошо жалпы Кыргызстан элинин атынан ошо президенттин чакырайын деп мени чакырганыңызга чоң рахмат сизге, чоң рахмат, ыраазыбыз. Мына сиздин расмий сапарыңыз биздин мамлекеттер ортосунда жакшы мамилелер будан да түзөт деп мен терең ишенем. Үчүн дегенде сиз премьер-министр катары ошондой ички дүйнөңүз менен ошону каалап турасаны мен сезип турам. Биз дагы ошол сиздердин ошондой каалооңуздарга жооп кылабыз. Биз дагы сиздер менен кызматташканга абдан кызыктарбыз. Мына узак жылдар бою бизде эки мамлекеттин ортосунда мамиле түзүлүп келатат. Биздин азыркы деңгээлибиз, саясий деңгээлибиз абдан бийик деңгээлге жетти десем мен жаңылышпайм. Эмне үчүн дегенде сиз менен биздин мындай жолугуп, эң жакын катары, дос катары жолугуп атканыбыз ошол эле өзү айтып турат. Мына бизден кийинки биздин мамлекеттик кызматкерлер дагы мына кызматташтыкты бекемдеп болсо чындап атышат. Бунун баары тең буюрса келечекте өзүнүн жыйынтыгын берет. Махатма Гандинин сөзү бар. 1 грамм өзүңдүн тажрыйбаңан башкалардын тонлап берген кеңештеринин алда канча баалы болуп санат деп айтканы бар. Мына сиздин бүгүнкү бизнес форум ишине сиздин катышууңуз эки өлкөнүн бизнесмендердин ортосундагы өз ара ишеним жоголойт. Ишкерлердин базалык тажрыйба алмашууга өбөлгө болот. Жана мындан ары кызматташтыкка түрткү берет деп мен терең ишенем. Урматтуу форумдун катчылары, биз бүгүнкү иш-чараны Кыргызстан менен Индиянын ортосундагы соода-экономикалык байланыштарды өнүктүрүүгө маанилүү окуя катары кабыл алабыз. Бүгүн ушул залда өлкөлөрдүн өнүгүшүндө маңдай тери менен адал эмгеги менен чоң салык.
All right, that is the Kyrgyz president speaking at the Indo-Kyrgyzstan Business Forum, where right now the Kyrgyz president, also Prime Minister Modi, are present. They are jointly addressing the India-Kyrgyzstan Business Forum to take the trade ties to the next level. This comes after the recently concluded SCO meet, which concluded a little while back in Bishkek, and so this is a business forum organized by FICCI on the Indian side and the Kyrgyzstan business bodies, where both the premiers, both the principals, President Jeenbekov and also Prime Minister Modi will put out their vision how to take the bilateral trade ties to the next level. Also, all right, I'm told that my colleague Arun Sharma is joining me on the phone line. Arun, if you could put in perspective the Indo-Kyrgyz, trade relations, where they stand.
Well, that's right. Now, business chambers of both India and Kyrgyzstan have held this a business forum, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in short while from now, will be addressing this a business forum in Kyrgyzstan. Now, primarily, we have seen the interest of many Central Asian countries to invest in India as well. I mean, last month only we saw Kazakhstan coming in Gujarat and going ahead with many business deals, signing with Gujarat government. So that was Kazakhstan. Now, Kyrgyzstan is also looking forward to invest in India and looking for various destinations in India. So now FICCI, that's the Indian Business Chamber, and for Kyrgyzstan Business Chamber has jointly organized this event, and shortly what we can see is Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be addressing the summit. Now, after Prime Minister Narendra Modi giving a vision to the entire SCO members that's of health, the business community over here in Kyrgyzstan is also expecting that some kind of vision will be, will be rolled out by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, because the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is known for his out-of-the-box business idea. But what we're learning from us also that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be addressing this summit and will be highlighting the major achievements that Indian economy has achieved so far. Now, primarily the kind of ranking that India has gone for as far as ease of doing business is concerned, that is the prime thing that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be highlighting over here during this business forum speech, when he'll be making this speech at this Kyrgyzstan India Business Forum. Because we know this fact that India has jumped and is trying to now get into the top 50 ranking as far as the business ease of doing business is concerned. Second important part, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be giving a clarion call to the business community over here in Kyrgyzstan to come and invest in India, because of the fact we know this fact that trade between India and Kyrgyzstan is not so high. India is looking for Central Asian countries as a big business market as well, because we know this fact that even if you look at between India and Kyrgyzstan, there's a lot of potential between these two countries as far as trade is concerned. Looking at the trade as far as the garments is concerned, textile is concerned, pharmaceutical is concerned. But yes, this is a less explored market between India and Kyrgyzstan. And in that context, today's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision will be very much important. And this is not for the first time that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be addressing the business forum over here. Earlier also in 2015 and during his earlier tenure, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also addressed the business community in the Central Asian region. And this is again in the Modi 2.0, that's what we call this another tenure of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He will be addressing here the business community. And this is an important part that the business community in Central Asia will primarily be looking for his vision as far as the business community is concerned. We noticed that after the health, that's what he called out in the SCO multilateral forum. What next he comes out with, because we know this fact that he is known for various acronyms, he is known for various innovative ideas, and how can India and Kyrgyzstan, and primarily how can India and Central Asian countries can go forward as far as the business is concerned. PM Modi will be focusing on that part of it.
All right, Arun, give us a sense of when India talks about its Central Asia outreach, the underlying core of it, of course, apart from security and regional cooperation, is the energy. It sits on a huge energy reserves. That's what India is trying to leverage, whether through the Chabahar port connectivity, through Iran, via Afghanistan, right up to Central Asia. Today, would that be the key focus when the Prime Minister speaks?
Well, that will be the key focus because we know this fact from the last 2 years. I mean, look at the SCO summit right from when India has got its full membership as far as SCO is concerned. India has focused on connectivity part and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he believes in, a physical connectivity between India and Central Asia region. And apart from physical connectivity, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also focusing on people-to-people contact. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi knows this fact that if in case trade needs to be enhanced, so there is a need to enhance people-to-people contact as well, because until and unless people know culture of each other, until and unless people know literature, culture, and traditional part of each other's country, the trade is not so easy to develop, and that's the reason Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced various. He primarily announced various initiatives as well.